I'm Christy Hulsey with Colonial House of Flowers, and we are the 2017 Mayesh Design Star. It's March, and I'm here with a spring front door program of a wreath and garland that'll make your front door fabulous. Your customers will love it, and you will too. But before we get started, here's what the final product will look like. Colonial House of Flowers, we are famous for our fabulous front doors, and I'm going to tell you our process so that you can be famous for your fabulous front doors too. First, I try to get a mood board from either a stylist or a planner if it's for a baby shower, or if it's for a photo shoot, if it's for a wedding. No matter what it's for, I try to reach out and find someone to style it and create a mood board for me, and then I send that to my rep. My rep is in Mayesh, Los Angeles, and I send Kelly the mood board, and she pretty much takes it from there. It could be as simple as, in this instance, I wanted it wild and full and silvery. I love olive, and so does Tristan Needham, who I work with. And we also wanted it to be monochromatic. We're going to create a front door that could be used in a baby shower or a wedding shower, and I feel like the neutral color allows it to be more versatile and more appealing to more people. The first thing we did was, once we get our Mayesh pull, is we make little bouquets of, these popcorn berries. Or actually, these came from my sister and my son collected these out of my grandmother's yard. But you can order different kind of white berries, hypericum berries, whatever works for you. The only trick here is that it just needs to be white. This is really a color story. And I put it in 3 places around the wreath. It's just like a little tiny bouquet. I think the easiest place to start with wreaths is with 3s. We do divert from this from time to time, but I think it's easier to get a more appealing design if you use the little 3 rule. Kelly also sent us some white sweetpeas, and they are Japanese product, and they are just amazing. They're so sturdy. And so what you do, I think I took 3 to 6 here. They'll last a long time. The Japanese product is famous for lasting a long time, and so it's great for front doors, outside use, indoor use. So you just push it in. You push it in all the way, so that we don't want to see the water tube. And I try to put it close to the other white flowers. Again, it creates a cluster. I feel like clusters are more natural in nature. When you are working on your Mayesh pull with your rep, I always think it's important to stick with flowers that you really like, and create something that is within the budget of your project, and also something that really screams you. For us, we created a color scheme of just green and white, and then one of my favorite flowers are feverfew, so Kelly sent these to us. These are Japanese product. I took 3 stems of each, and we just place it really close together so it looks really full. Cut it across the top, and then because there's so many stems, you have to use the longer tubes. Just push it down in there. And then again, we just take the flowers and just put it around there. I do try to, when I'm first starting or first teaching someone to do wreaths, I tell them to, if they put it on, let's say the feverfew, if you put it on the left of the snowberries here, then I think that you should put it on the left of the snowberries at the bottom. Just recreate that little cluster over and over and over again. It's repetition, again, just like you would find it in nature. I like to use succulents in my design, whether it be a fake succulent or a real succulent. These are my favorite, and when I call Kelly and ask for the pull, she usually sends me what's the best in the house, whether it be these. Some weeks it may not be that. Sometimes it may be the full air plant. This time it was one of these, and he's really handsome. I usually put it down to the left, down here, but you can put it wherever makes your heart sing. And then you can just take a green wire, go around it, or fishing line. And in the case, if let's say your succulent isn't exactly the green that you want, you can use Design Master. The color that I like the best is the olive bright, and you can just barely touch it up there, and it gives it a little extra green. And there you have it, the pieces to a fabulous front door. We've become famous for our front doors, and you will too if you use these tricks I told you today. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect to be beautiful. Until next time.